friends are like old memories. They always remind you of your past, and we are reminding ourselves of the past episodes from this week of Good Company for the best of Good Company with me, Hollie Taylor. It's Hollie Taylor, and I love this story about generations coming together. I feel like we've spent too many years, too many decades creating kind of generational silos. Even you're a millennial. Oh, I'm Gen X. You know what? We've got so much that we can be learning from everyone. Different experiences. We learn from the kids how to see joy in simple things. We learn from our elders how to make the wise decision, to ask the questions. So I love seeing the stories of generations coming together. And these students are bridging the gap. They're doing something with the seniors group at their seniors facility, and it's called intergenerational friendship. This is happening down in Texas, and what they've started is a simple chair volleyball game with their local senior living community. And so the sporty seniors who want to do some chair volleyball have joined the senior high students doing this incredible activity together, sitting there, playing volleyball, having some fun. The seniors call themselves the Hit Squad. Love this. Essentially, they practice together. There's a lot of laughter, a lot of fun, and the relationships are definitely ones to last the ages. Now, these seniors also now come out to the volleyball team's games because this is actually a high school team that's very competitive. So not only do they get now a cheering section coming to their games, but intergenerational friendships to last, which is beautiful. I mean, think about how many kids have lost grandparents. Now there's a whole section of them in the bleachers cheering them on. So maybe there's something that is happening in your community where you are noticing the generations coming together, where they're doing something to build the bridge, make that gap a little bit smaller. 905-338-1250, call or text. Would love to hear from you and maybe even participate. I mean, could we start a chair volleyball league here, maybe? I don't know. I don't know what that would look like, but curious to see what we can do together right here. I'm Hollie Taylor. I want to talk a little bit about second chances. As let's face it, I think we've all had a chance to get some second chances. This story coming out of Northern Alberta at a restorative justice program, and it is making a huge difference. Now, it's in a very closely knit community, and specifically Fort McMurray. If you're not familiar with Alberta, it's way far up north. It's where a lot of the oil refineries are in and around Fort McMurray. And so there is a prison or juvenile detention, and it's been making a huge impact. Utilizing this restorative justice program. It was established back for the town's youth in 2022, so it's fairly new still, but it has expanded now to include adults. And the results, hugely positive. The idea of a second chance. Out of 115 participants, only one, that's it, has reoffended. So it's amazing how they are doing what they can to not just treat the action, but get to why the people are doing what they're doing. And the support has been really overwhelmingly positive. The Alberta program data shows that restorative justice is effective at keeping people out of criminal justice systems. There are now 21 organizations in 11 communities across the province that have administered this particular restorative justice program. So love this. Second chances. Who knew, right? Okay, God did. He is the master of giving us a second chance and a third chance and a fourth chance. So I'm kind of curious. Have you ever had a moment in your life where you got a second chance? And did you rise to the occasion? Text in your stories or give us a call, 905-338-1250. I can't wait to hear from you. It's Hollie Taylor, and yeah, still a little snuffly, as I like to say, but on the mend. Big thank you going out to Johnny Rocket for filling in for me yesterday. Was not feeling well, but today well enough to hang out at least, and to share this incredible story of a 5-year-old boy. His name is William. Loves aviation at 5, so passionate about it. He actually was able to get a copy of the Southwest Airlines training manual. Yeah, I guess this little kid's got some hookups, doesn't he? Anyway, he was going through it, which in and of itself seems like a fake story, doesn't it? He's 5, just going through a training manual, and actually noted something. There was a discrepancy in the manual. So, pretty fascinating, hey? Just at 5 years old already, so into the world of aviation that he was able to flag a mistake or a discrepancy rather. And so Southwest Airlines was able to tweak that. Have you ever stumbled upon an error? Give yourself maybe a pat in the back. You're able to fix something that wasn't quite right. Sometimes that feels good. Maybe it's something that you've written or you were doing and you said a few years later, wait a second, I can tweak that and make it better. So, what are those errors that you have found that you've been able to right for a better purpose? It's a girl! Some exciting news coming out of the Toronto Zoo. The female giraffe there, she's had a little baby girl. In the wee hours of the morning on February 22nd, she gave birth. No name as of yet, but honestly, in their announcement, they show the video footage of the birth. Baby giraffes have a long way to fall right after being born. I mean, if they can survive that drop, I feel like they can survive many things, but very excited, and I hope that we'll be able to see the baby coming up in the next few months. That'd be so cute. I mean, the spring, already the best time to go to the zoo. All the little babies are there, but to see a baby giraffe, very special. I've discovered a new term, and this is something I am going to strive to be a super ager. Now, on one hand, it does kind of sound like you're just aging really quickly, but no, these are the seniors that are so witty, cognitively there. They engage well, they are so full of life. This is what I want to be. They are doing new studies on who these super agers are. They have to be 80 years or older and have to go through some cognitive testing as well. But with all that said and done, it's incredible that they're now starting to see links between these super agers and those who are not quite so super aging. Everything from someone's diet, how physically active they are, all of these things. If they were volunteers or surrounded by loved ones, this all helps us age well. So definitely something to keep in mind. It's Hollie Taylor, and super interesting story coming out of Istanbul. Their amateur soccer league had a situation with a seagull. I laugh because I have never in my life even seen a situation like this, and yet there it was in a stadium full of fans. Players just doing what they do, kicking the ball, and unfortunately a seagull got in the way, and the bird got struck by a soccer ball, falling to the ground, slightly unconscious. And so there is footage of the soccer players trying to give CPR to a seagull. Love their big hearts. I believe the seagull was just stunned. All was okay. But, I mean, can you imagine this poor seagull falling to the ground, stopping the game? Oh, man. Now, that would be an interesting game to be in attendance of. But I also hear lots of stories of people here doing incredibly kind things to wildlife. Maybe you got a story, would love to hear what it is. 905-338-1250. Well, that's a wrap. Those are our favorite memories from this past week. Join me for more Good Company live every weekday from 4:30 till 6 p.m. here on Joy Radio. Oh, and don't forget, you can also catch up by subscribing to our Joy Radio podcast. If you'd like to join in on the conversation, text 905-338-1250. Thanks for listening. We'll see you on Monday.